Hey, what's going on? So what do you do when you have a bumper crop of spinach from your backyard? Homegrown garlic? You make pesto. Especially when your sister-in-law gives you a massive Cuisinart food processor. I usually make this in a small one, smaller batches, and like literally I've probably done a video on it in a smaller food processor, and I have to do like 2 or 3 times, fill it up. But I'm gonna make a huge batch. This is probably 5 pounds of spinach, big old clove of garlic, killer garlic, look at that. Homegrown, baby. Size of the palm of your hand, right? Super easy, pesto's killer. You can use it in all different kinds of stuff. It's really just spinach, olive oil, salt, garlic. I don't put any nuts in it. If you don't put nuts in it, it never goes rancid, so you don't have to worry about it. You put it in the fridge, it will last literally forever. Rule number 1, unplug the food processor whenever you're packing it full. This bag's labeled spinach, and this was really good, all leaf stuff. I was gonna make like spanakopita with it. But we're actually going to do pesto. Pesto bags basically had some of the more like wind-torn leaves, things like that, but we don't really care. We're just going to do a massive batch of pesto, hook everybody up, hook my sister-in-law up and my brother-in-law Andy and Zoe in San Diego, who always take care of us when we go down there with killer barbecues and really good hospitality. As you can see, I got some stems on this spinach. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, there's some cloves of garlic. That's no willy-nilly garlic. That's homegrown. Look at that. It's starting to sprout. Not a big deal. That's energy, baby. Put it on in there. You got 3 cloves of garlic in each one. I usually use that for the small ones, so I'm actually going to put 4 in each one. Squish that down. Add some salt. I usually use rock salt, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use some iodized salt. Going to get our level of iodine, don't worry. Put some salt in there, probably about a teaspoon. Use whatever kind of olive oil you want. Just got to put quite a bit in there. Like to do a pulse, then bring it down. Pulse. Starting to come down really, really good. Get the right consistency. Pretty thick, so we definitely need to add some more olive oil. Right now it's like the consistency of, I'd say, oatmeal. You want it to have more oil in there. You want more oil than anything, really. The thing that's cool about my little one, it's got a reverse function. Really works good. There you go. Pop that off. Unlock that. Let you see what it looks like. If I can get that off. There's always a leaf in there just hanging out. There you go. Homemade pesto, baby. Probably could use a little bit more oil. It's got a lot of air in there. Looks really, really good. Got to give it a taste. No finger dipping. Really, really good. Needs a little bit more salt. It's pretty hot with 4 cloves of garlic in there. That's big garlic. That's a red garlic. Hard neck, so you know there's a lot of flavor and life in there. Probably going to add a little bit more olive oil. Super easy, get a consistency you want. You definitely want more olive oil than less. Pop it back on. Lock it in. Safety button down. Let's get a crazy shot here. Don't try this at home. Once you're done mixing it up, all you got to do is jar it up. I basically keep these plastic peanut butter jars Reuse them and reuse them and reuse them. Plastic's not great for the environment. We all know that. But if you reuse these things 200 times, come on, that's a good use of a resource that's already out there, right? So instead of recycling it, recycle it yourself. You can also get these little glass jars. These are recycled as well. Fill these nice little glass jars up. You got a nice little white lid. Hand them to your friends and family. Give them out as gifts and say, hey, try my homemade pesto, man, straight from my backyard. That's it. That's as easy as it is to make homemade pesto. Don't buy it in the store if you got a big old batch of spinach in your backyard. If you grow your own garlic, get some spinach, garlic, some really good salt, some really good olive oil, blend it up. It works killer on pasta. It works killer as marinade for fish. Use it like a chimichurri on steak. It's just the bomb. Eat it with crackers. It's addictive, but make sure everybody in your house eats it. Otherwise, they're going to stick you in the guest room. Have a great day. If you like this, like it. It helps me out. Subscribe if you already haven't. And until next time, we'll see you in the backyard. Peace.